Love is the greatest commandment of all. Do you agree? First of all, I'm not here to question God and his commandments. I don't want to be struck by lightning when I walk out of this door. So yes, I agree. Okay, real talk. I did question myself around this a lot. You know, remember there's this music in the 70s. When was this? The war.
Which one?
The war, I think, in Vietnam. Anyway, there's a lot of like peace talk and all you need is love. All you need is love. Love makes the world go round. And I'm like, does it? And then now, again, another synchronicity moment. I was thinking about this recently.
Yeah.
And I agree. But we need to define what that love is. It's not romantic love.
Yeah.
For me, what love is the greatest commandment of all is being a loving person to your other people.
Yeah. I agree.
When somebody's suffering, you have compassion because inside love there's compassion. Empathy, kindness. No. So 100%, it is the greatest commandment of all time. If we actually had love for our neighbor, all the problems of the world would not be existent, or they would not be existent to the severity that they are. The wars, the starvation, the world hunger, it's all ego-driven. Self-driven, political, money, power, you know. But if it's like, oh my gosh, my fellow brother is having a hard time because they've had drought for 7 years. How can we assist? And not by giving them everything and staying without, but how can we assist?
How do you balance that?
So
I think when it comes to like God's commandments and principles, I feel like and even life, they're so simple to a point where we miss it. I don't think they're that complicated.
Oh, yeah, that's so true.
They're just so simple, but we miss it. And what Jules has said is true. If we just loved people, not just not the romantic kind of love, but if we genuinely love people, because love is patient, love is kind. You would be very careful on how you treat the other person, not to trigger the insecurities, because you care about them as well.
You love them.
You know, some of the problems that we suffer here, let's say for example in Africa, can be solved easily by just one billionaire, and you know,
showing us love.
I love billionaire to
that's not a
Africans.
problem. The reason why we still have war is because I doubt you, you doubt me, so now we have to fight. And, you know, so love is really it. It's a very simple concept, but also so complicated.
That's so true.
And so complex to fulfill. Because I think in a world that's driven by the self, we are just thinking about what's in it for me, what's good for me, how can I make myself happy. I think love is such a difficult thing to practice.
But maybe you need to challenge yourself if you're practicing it to other people. So let's say, for example, if somebody cuts you off in traffic, what's the first? You know, the first thing is to fight. You're getting mad, but maybe they're having a bad day, or maybe they need to rush somewhere. If you look at it from their perspective, you know, or if somebody is mean to you somewhere, maybe their day has just been terrible, you know. But the first thing you want to go is to defend yourself, because that's the trauma response that you have, and it's natural for your survival. But if you start challenging yourself to start responding to people in a form of love,
I think that's the challenge to me. I'll try it.
I will try. Because I'm quite reactive. That's something I'm trying to learn. My goal this year, like when I turned 35, I was like, one of my biggest things is I want to learn and really master my reactivity, or how I react to things. Because I'm very passionate and emotional, so I love you a lot, but you cut me off, I'll be like, guys, the number of people I've shouted at in traffic. There's one I was even talking to my mom on the phone of airports, and then I just started insulting.
You went off.
My mom was just like, "Kai, wait, that's how you talk to people." You know, one day somebody will come and hit you with a stone. You don't usibishane na matatu, please.
And have you ever done that and then it's one of your fans?
Oh gosh!
That
has happened to me a lot of times.
This one time I was this close to giving somebody an attitude at a supermarket at that place for customer care, and I was just like, just as I was about to go butter in, you know.
They said,
"Hi, Jules." I was like, "Hi."
You were this close.
I was about to flip because I left something, and I'm like, "But I gave you the tag, and you told me I don't have to give you why?" And I was. Thank God.
You didn't go off.
I didn't go off. I was about to.
I've learned that because there are so many times whenever, especially these traffic things, I cut somebody off and they're like, "Guy Ben, you wanted to kill me at Westlands roundabout." And so now every time I have to really behave because.
But when do people know your car?
But no,
it was not tinted
like
at that
it
time.
wasn't tinted.
It wasn't tinted.
Oh, your windows are rolled down.
Yeah, and my windows were rolled down, So I went, tinted all of it, and I became very careful in traffic. I'm very presentable. Even at restaurants, I don't want to,
you have to be careful.
It's true.
I know people don't have grace, especially for public figures, especially when you're triggered, they could care less. So you have to
be careful. All right, guys, number 2. What for you is the definition of a great love?
What for me is the definition of a great love?
I think for me, for here and now, where I am, is to be accepted wholeheartedly as who I am. My flaws that either I'm working on or I'm not working on at this moment, just to be accepted as I am.
Yeah.
And to be given that room to still be who I am, even with the flaws that I hope I'm working on, or even that I hope to work on, or even the ones that you see and you've pointed out and I'm not accepting of. So just to be accepted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
For
interesting.
you?
Like that last statement, the ones that you've pointed out
that I'm not accepting.
That you've not accepted.
Yes.
And you're not willing to work on. But still, somebody needs to extend grace.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I would say exactly the same thing. That to me would be the greatest love. So not to take away from the fact that I want passion and chemistry. I want all of that.
Yeah.
But I want it to be in a state of sober-mindedness as I'm making decisions about my future with this person.
Yeah.
So the greatest love for me of all time is a love that allows me to be a better person. And when you're becoming a better person, it means you're exposing the less better person of yourself.
And that's hard.
That is now where change comes in. Change and growth are painful.
Yeah.
But if you're becoming a better person, can you imagine a relationship that helps you do that? Like, I realized I'm quite passive aggressive. I need to adjust that. And it's done with love.
That's beautiful.
A great of love. That's the greatest love for me. And then a love that I can share with other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not at polyamory.
As in... I get you.
You people come to my house with my people, and we all we're happy.
We are
and we community.
Nice one.
For you, Ben?
Same thing. Somebody to love me with my flaws right now, but also push me to becoming a better person, and to also attain that which God has called me to do. Because I feel like everybody has a purpose in this life to do something specific. So I'd want somebody who would help me in that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Assuming that you have experienced love, what does it feel like to be loved? Describe it.
You start.
Yeah.
I spoke last.
How it feels. It makes you feel special, and it's like you have a space in this world. It's like you belong here. There's the butterflies sometimes when you get something from this person or the text,
Do you guys still get butterflies?
Yeah, for sure.
How long have you been together?
7, 8 years.
You don't know?
Still get butterflies?
Imagine. Like there's some things Ben does and I'm like, okay, I'm blushing. I'm like,
oh wow,
literally
that gives
like
me hope.
I'm like a girl.
Because I'm like, after 2 years it's done. Just
there's some things Ben would do and I'll just be blushing here from here to China.
Yeah, Wanjiru blushes a lot. A lot. Oh my God.
I think there's a way Ben genuinely can, and I don't know how to say this because he does this for other people, but there's a way he does that is so specific to me. And I have no other way to explain it, but there's a way Ben can make me laugh. And it's not a laugh like, ha, 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 you're funny. It's that, but it's also like, ha, 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 like, this is so sweet. And I know he makes a lot of people laugh, but there's a way he does it that's so specific to me. So yeah, when I say Ben's sense of humor, it's really by and large what you guys see, but it's also there's a way it's so specific to me. I don't know how to explain it.
So it makes you feel special. It's just a good thing to have these butterflies from your person.
Yeah.
What about you, Jules?
What was the question?
Yeah. How, if you felt this love, how does it feel?
Like?
Describe it.
I think I have. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Yeah. Because I've had a lot of toxic relationships. Like I said, I was very attracted to like baddies and people who challenge me. I don't want you to come here smiling all the time. What are you smiling for? You know, I want you to be sad and moody, like in the movies, and then I'll bring you some joy and light. Gosh, God forbid. So, having now experienced like healthy love, to me, that felt like, it felt. I got the euphoria, but it was just calm. I wasn't in a state of problem solving. We need to talk about this. We need to fix this. We need to.
It's just peace.
And then when I was there's a relationship I was in that was quite toxic. I remember telling this person, I feel like we should be. I feel like 80% of the time we are fixing, and then 20% of the time we are happy. And I feel like it's supposed to be the inverse. And then I got to experience that. And so for me, it's just peaceful. It also comes with a bit of mundaneness, which is the flip side of having a healthy relationship. It's not all the time adrenaline, all the time. Yeah. So
I think for me, it's safety. Like
emotional safety.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because that's safety, what I heard.
Yeah.
You can be safe.
You can be safe. I think, and I've experienced that again with Ben. Like I can tell Ben the yuckiest of things, and I won't feel judged. I won't feel like, I will just feel hugged.
Are you able to tell him like? Are you guys able to talk about when you have your own personal secrets? Like, are you able to share that?
I think I am. I don't think there's anything that comes to mind that I'll ever tell Ben. And he'll be like, ew. Or like, no, he'll just, everything that I have told Ben up to here, the deepest and the darkest, has only ever been received with like a hug.
Oh,
and like an emotional hug, like the way you'd feel when someone it feels safe.
Yeah. Do you fight? Do you argue?
Oh man.
Oh God, it's like the worst kind of conflict. Okay. I think we want to work on how we argue.
Conflict resolution is actually should be a top priority in every relationship.
Oh, like we go like this. Like if you found us arguing,
I would be like, Kai, you would
be like, this is really fake.
No, okay, I get it. Oh, that's very reassuring. Yeah, I'm happy that you've shared that.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. Question number 8. Men fall in love faster than women. In your relationship experience, have you found this to be the case?
Not for me.
No. What? I would think it's women who fall in love faster.
I mean, I think there are men who could have fallen in love with me faster? But those are the ones who are looking for a baddie. I'm not a baddie anymore or whatever. Not a baddie, but I have those traits of, man, you should have seen me in my youth.
Yeah,
but
no. For me, no.
No, for me it was, I was falling in love in 2 weeks. I'm like, we're getting married. I've seen the wedding. I've seen the
Mine was immediately. Like, I made sure, I'm like, yes.
I used to see the we were going to dance
walking down. Hey, you don't see kids. You don't see kids. I think for every guy, and this is like so yuck to share on the internet. Like for every guy, I think we picked out kids' names.
Oh my God.
I know, like... God. But it was like...
Okay, for every guy, I thought I was going to marry them. So that's... I've never gotten to the point of kids. Kids have never been a priority for me.
Oh, okay.
For me, my priority was love.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, for me, we picked out names. Jesus Christ. I know.
Okay.
Every time I fell in love faster than the lady, I used to be dumped. Like, never used to go well for me. So it was like a defense mechanism.
Okay, so you would play
when I'm falling.
Yeah.
When I'm falling, I know I'm falling out, not just in love. You're on the way to the exit. You know?
Wouldn't it be great if you just fall in love together at the same time? That's happened to me.
That's beautiful.
Same like there's no one who loves each other less at that time. At the time when it's important, like when you're trying to figure out, are you feeling what I'm feeling?
Yeah.
I've experienced that, guys.
That's nice.
It's the best.
That's so beautiful.
It's the best. You can't even. You will be cooking with the wrong things. You're so in love at all. You can't see.
Pick on a forks. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours forever. If it doesn't, then it was never meant to be in your romantic relationship experience. Do you find this to be true? If you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it was meant to be. If it doesn't.
I don't know because I haven't experienced that. Yeah, I haven't.
I don't know.
I've never let something go and then it's come back and I'm like, you see, I let it go and it came back. Whatever I've let go, it's like peace, bro.
It's out.
No, us I think we experienced.
Oh, you guys, you came back.
Yeah, I came back.
He came back.
Yeah, I came back. So I've experienced that and it was true.
But I don't know if it's affirmed my my feeling about that statement.
As if you would you give the advice to your sister? Like, just let it go. Because if it comes back, it's yours.
I don't think it taught me that. I don't think that reaffirmed.
I think what we need to be saying, it doesn't mean if you let go that they will come back.
Yeah.
Because people might say, I'm letting it go so that it can come back.
And also, it doesn't mean if it comes back.
It's not a 100% money.
And also, it doesn't mean that if it comes back, that it works. Yeah, or he's the one for you.
Toxicity can also find you back.
Yeah, because I think how many people get back with their exes and it still doesn't work?
Still terrible.
I was in a cyclic 7-year relationship, so
if
it keeps coming back, it's a problem. This person doesn't know what they want.
Yeah. What do you mean 7 years? Like they used to go, come back?
It was a 7-year on and off relationship.
7 years is a long time of the same dance. Hey.
No. So how did you cut it off?
I gave them one last chance, and actually I wanted to share this one. So this is love. So and then I recorded the thing, and I said we're not publishing. But then now I said okay, we're doing it. We recorded for 1.5 hours, and then we lost the footage, everything. So I'm like, maybe it's a sign. They're like, no, this is normal. It happens. So now I need to go record it again.
You lost. I know that
but
feeling.
Anyway,
Sorry.
how did I cut them off? I gave them one last chance, and I really gave them hell. We are trying for real, and they still disappointed me.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So after that, I was just like,
no, it's done.
It was done. So even after that, when they tried to come back, this was the first time I was able to stand up. I was not able to stand up for myself with this person. They were completely my kryptonite. But this time I was able to be like, never call me and never text me, and I'm being for real. I never used to talk to him like that, ever. Anything he said, I would be like, yes, 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 yes. And then eventually I was like, no, actually, this is not serving me.
Power to
and
you,
again,
Jules.
my 20s.
Yeah. Everyone's 20s.
Chaos.
Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving somebody deeply gives you courage. In your romantic relationship experience, have you found this to be true?
I'm going to leave that for you guys.
Being deeply loved gives you courage.
Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength. So when somebody loves you so much, it gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage.
I think definitely being loved so deeply by Ben has given me a lot of strength. I feel like, and I think it ties to the safety where I feel like everything could go wrong. But I have someone who's in my corner. And that gives you some kind of boldness. To be able to do things, knowing that there's someone either who's patting you on the back, who's with you on this ride. If it goes he's still there. So I think it's given me some kind of boldness, for sure.
I think that's the power of healthy romantic relationships. They make going through life a little bit
easier.
So loving somebody gives you courage? Oh, definitely. Sometimes you get to this point where you don't care what anyone in the world thinks, or it's just the two of you who matter the most. So yes. Yeah, I'd agree. It gives you courage.
Yeah. And I think it's helped me navigate. Like, I remember season 1 of the Joyride. There were a couple of negative comments towards me.
Really?
Yeah. And then it felt, and like, I had to have another come to Jesus moment. And it was like, as long as Ben and I, we're good. And as long as Ben is in my corner about this, it really doesn't matter what everyone thinks. Yeah. So as long as we're good, because you could hear people throw around comments about everything, about our relationship, like it should be like this, it should be like that. But as long as Ben and I we're good, then that's
what matters. Because that's the two of you.
Yeah, that's like everyone else is noise. Here. Yeah.
Do you get negative feedback, Jules?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and how do you deal with it apart from those people going missing?
I block. I roll my eyes.
And you block.
And I block, and I'm just like,
ew.
Yeah. So I read comments like this. Because when I mean the good, and it's so funny how the negative ones are the ones that stick.
They're the ones that you're cling on you.
But then sometimes, I get negative feedback all the time. Like, oh, look, all your friends are married and they have kids. What's the problem with you?
Somebody can tell you that?
Oh yeah, somebody said that about me. That's the one comment I remember. Ivy has just gotten twins. Lorna is getting married. Sidri Shiko is on her second baby. You, what are you doing? Wake up.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Who raised this?
And
people?
And I was just like, it's one of those things where you're like, it's not my choice that I'm single. I didn't say today I want to be single until I would, like I said, I wanted to be settled down and married by like 26, 27, and then 32.
Yeah.
31, we started getting kids, finish. That was my plan. It didn't happen that way. So then I had to adjust. But what did I do? I'm not gonna tell you the high road thing. Honestly, I just called my cousin, and then she's like, "I've gone to her profile. She didn't even have Sijui Nini. She doesn't have followers. She didn't even have. She didn't just leave. She's so stupid."
It was a lady.
Yeah, it was a lady. It was a lady.
Most chicks are attacked.
It was a lady. It was a lady. Yeah.
Sorry, man. This internet of ours.
Mazee ni kubaya.
Ni tough. So now we're on the final question. We're gonna give it to Jules.
Are you having fun?
Are you enjoying this?
I'm having anything to do with love and relationships.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here.
Expert.
Oh my gosh, can we do like a movie night where we watch like a rom-com?
So many dreams.
And then we're just like, did you believe this? We have to watch a film we watched.
Exactly.
And then
Thank you.
And then we go back and say,
thank you.
How did you see this at 18 now? Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Those are the kind of Friday nights I like nowadays.
I'm obsessed with romantic movies, and nobody likes to watch them with me.
Okay, we can do it. You come to my house. In my house, there's no husband.
Yeah, thank you. I have someone to watch romantic pizza
and watch a film and cry together. Yes. Okay. And then I'll pay for your Uber home.
Wait, what do you mean? Did I really look that lost in the episode? A good kind of romance is actually being away with my wife somewhere where it's just the two of us. Like when we would go out last year, I know we did a couple of trips, solo trips. I find that very romantic when it's just me and her and no one else and there's no network. Yeah.
Would you rather receive ordinary love for the rest of your life or extraordinary love of a limited period of time? Ooh. Girl, you.
No, I don't know.
Question there.
I don't want to have to answer this question.
Would you rather receive extraordinary love for a certain period of time?
And then after that, you're just alone. That should be the...
It just ends.
It just... I want to know, like, after extraordinary, will then I receive ordinary, or I just stay lonely for the rest of my life?
You either stay lonely or you get ordinary.
Okay.
Stay lonely.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I would rather receive ordinary love for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Me
too.
Extraordinary love.
No.
Imagine like Titanic. Okay, you haven't watched Titanic.
And then you die like that? No. I think ordinary though.
What's ordinary? Like basic.
Like kawaida stuff too, like the Kikuyu love, very casual.
Very mundane, like you just
no dates,
you raise kids together, you just like,
but that's,
you see how cringe that is?
For forever. That's for it can never be can it ever be forever?
But it's
like for your lifetime,
right?
It's still love. It's still love.
Extraordinary love is for me. It's first of all, having extraordinary love for the rest of you. Can you imagine that feeling I had for long? I wasn't even posting enough because I was just in love. I wasn't working.
Yeah.
You were forgetting
Jules.
I just wanted to be with this person and watch movies and chill. So I cannot function with extraordinary love always.
But can you imagine ordinary love? Like a Kikuyu love?
Babe. I know.
Hey. Like all we're doing is raising kids, doing business. Like it's functional.
Well, it's you pick. You gotta pick.
Yeah, you
gotta pick.
Extraordinary for a few years, then you don't have
then
the
it
person
ends.
anymore.
But then if it ends and I have an ordinary love after, I'm okay with the extraordinary for a short period of time.
But if you're lonely forever?
I can't survive being lonely forever because loneliness can kill you faster than cigarette smoking.
Yeah.
So ordinary love.
I also go with ordinary love. What do you guys think?
Because we're all suckers for love.
Yeah.
All of us.
Then that's how. That's why the women. Let me keep quiet. I was going to say there's so many women in there to chamas. They just need to find love somewhere.
They do.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
So
we're ordinary
I want to ask
love.
you guys: would you rather experience ordinary love for the rest of your life, or extraordinary love for a limited period of time? Let us know in the comment section. If you've not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're also going to leave links to Jules' podcast. You guys have heard from her. She is just amazing.
I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. Can we do a part 2?
Definitely.
Okay, we can do a part 2.
If your people want me back, maybe they're just like,
definitely.
She's not a
whatever. We want you back. So for sure.
I'd love to be here. I love the space. You guys are so sweet.
Thank you.
And I just love the vibe here.
Thank you for coming. All right.
See you in the next episode. Check out the newsletter if you're not subscribed. We're gonna leave a link as well. That description is just gonna be full of links. It's like a coding site.
See you guys next time.